I was on the national ski team of Canada when I was 16. A little late, but no problem. I followed my family footsteps. It was very simple, very dumb, very go with the pros. The first time I'd ever heard the name Crazy Canuck. So I went up that afternoon, I went to the race course and told all the other Crazy Canucks, you know what? Before this we were called the Kamikaze Kids and all these other stupid little names, and I didn't like them, I didn't use them, and then I heard Crazy, and I said, this is the name. The Crazy Canucks were the start of a history in Canada.
Canadian ski racer Dave Irwin is most known for his notorious ways of getting down a slope and his spectacular crashes. Those crashes, however, have left him with severe brain damage and a will to shed light on brain injuries himself.
I don't think I see much on the television about that. I think maybe the odd government-sponsored commercial about health and safety. Some agencies that the Dave Irwin Foundation has donated monies to, have come out with concussion cards that they give the ski patrollers across the country. When they come upon someone who they think might be concussed on the hill, they make sure they give them the card or give it to the family member and make sure that they understand what it's all about, so that they have, so that they're not just going home and then falling into a coma sort of thing.
Skied for many years without a helmet, and then when I got one, they were light, warm, and give you that extra element of safety. When you hear so many people who are crashing into trees, you got that little bit extra protection, but hopefully you don't hit them too hard.
The highest risk area is males between the ages of 15 and 24, I think it is. And so what they were doing is they came out with sort of an innovative, edgy advertising program, poster program, that they put in at schools and also in the bars, which was, I thought, an innovative program, and it sort of reached a target group of people, which was really cool. In the media too, a lot of the publications that we're seeing for skiing and snowboarding, a lot of the advertisers don't necessarily have their skiers and snowboarders in helmets, which I think is a disservice personally. They are the big role models for the young males, and I mean, we're seeing more and more helmets, but I think they definitely need to be wearing them.
You don't get a ticket unless you wear a helmet.
So I
think that's the way it should be. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't let my kids ski or board without a helmet.
Falling down, hitting a rock, a helmet would have saved you. If you get hit with a pair of skis, if you get hit by another skier, get hit by the chair, anything like that, a helmet will help you.
It's freedom of choice, and I ski rather safely. I don't take any chances. Therefore, I feel that I don't really require one.
It's true, it does take away your freedom of choice, but I would also say that you're giving yourself the freedom of choice to end up being in a coma and having your cognitive skills extremely impaired. Our healthcare system cannot afford to continually look after people who don't choose to look after themselves. I mean, I applaud that province, for Nova Scotia, for bringing in the helmet legislation, and we'll see how it goes. They're kind of the first test case, right? They are. The fact that children taking lessons must wear helmets is a great way to introduce helmets into families and to have those discussions with young kids. I mean, because the kids then go home and talk about it to their parents, and then when the parents aren't wearing a helmet, the kids will put their parents on the spot and say, well, how come you're not wearing a helmet, but I have to wear a helmet? A lot of them could have been avoided. I mean, maybe they wouldn't have been a traumatic brain injury, maybe they would have ended up with a concussion.
When I lost my memory, it was gone totally. I couldn't remember the day, let alone back a year or 2 or 5, it was all gone.
A severe brain injury is devastating. It devastates the family. It devastates the person with the injury. It has far-reaching effects on your community, on your lifestyle, in terms of your earning capabilities, your interactions with your friends and your family. Often friends disappear, and the family is held basically, being the therapist, the friend, etc., because everybody else is left.